Now, let us study the importance of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence allows us to think more creatively and to use our emotions to solve problems. We can solve all our problems by being emotionally intelligent. So friends, it is very essential skill. It is gateway to living more fulfilled and happy life. If you are emotionally intelligent, you manage your emotions and you become happy. Your life becomes very happy. In the business world, it is the most wanted skill. If you are emotionally intelligent, then you can proceed, you can develop yourself, you can progress in the business world. For leadership role, it is very essential. A leader has to perform different tasks. Leadership is the most wanted skill in all walks of life. Basically, emotional intelligence is made up of five different ingredients, and all these ingredients must be there in a leader. A leader leads by example. A leader has to inspire. Leader is not afraid of difficult stuff. Leader is focused. Leader is self-driven. That means leader is self-motivated. Second skill that the leader has is self-awareness. Leader is self-confident, honest, he is direct and consistent. Third is self-regulation. Leader is clear, decisive and straightforward. Next skill is social skill. Leader is a good communicator. Leader is approachable. Leader is a good listener. And finally, leader is empathetic. Leader influences other people. Leader understands other people's views very well. This is how leadership role plays a very important role in the business and corporate world. Now, the next point is how to improve emotional intelligence. So, I'm sure that you have understood the meaning of emotional intelligence. You understand your emotions well, you manage your emotions well, at the same time, you respect other people's emotions and you are able to understand other people's emotions. So, now I'm sure each one of us you want to be emotionally intelligent. You want to know what are the techniques, how you can develop your emotional intelligence. So, friends, it is easy, it is simple, but it requires continuous efforts. First is, first point to understand is EQ is not the opposite of IQ. EQ and IQ, as I said, they are interconnected. Intelli- Intelligence quotient and emotional quotient, they are not totally opposite to each other. Emotions help us in thinking. Emotions are essential to assist us in thinking, and thinking helps us to analyze our emotions. Emotions work as codes of behavior. Why do you choose? What do you choose? Heaven or hell? It is up to you. If you become emotionally intelligent, life becomes heaven for you. If you are not emotionally intelligent, then you create hell in this life. So, I'm sure you'd like to have heaven on this earth. So, to have heaven on this earth, you must be emotionally intelligent. And for being emotionally intelligent, you must have all the five ingredients of emotional intelligence. So, self awareness, empathy, motivation, self regulation, and social skills. These are the five ingredients of emotional intelligence. So, let us discuss all the five ingredients. First is self awareness. Self awareness means you are emotionally aware. You recognize one's emotions and their effects. You know your own strengths and your limits. That is, you have accurate self assessment. You are self-confident. You know your self-worth. You know your capabilities. You know your strengths. Second point is self-regulation. You can regulate your behavior. You have self-control. You manage disruptive emotions. You manage negative emotions and impulses. Trustworthiness. You maintain standards of honesty and integrity. You are honest to yourself. Next point is taking responsibility and personal performance. You take responsibility, you performance, responsible and trustworthy. Now, one more point is adaptability. You are flexible to change. That is adaptability. Next point is innovativeness. You are very comfortable with novel ideas, new ideas. You are open-minded person. You accept new ideas, new information. That is innovativeness. So this is all about self-regulation. Now let us discuss what is motivation or self-motivation. You try very hard to meet a standard of excellence. That is, you have achievement drive, excellence. You are committed. Whatever your goals may be, you want to achieve those goals. You understand your organization's goal and you are committed towards your goals and organization's goals. You take initiative, you are ready to act, you try to grab opportunities. You are very optimistic, you are very positive, and continuously you pursue your goals. Let there be problems, obstacles, failures, setbacks, but you don't stop. You work continuously and you want to achieve your goal. You are positive. That is all about self-motivation. This is how you keep yourself motivated. Now the next point is awareness. Social awareness is nothing but empathy. Empathy means, friends, you need to understand the difference between sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is kindness. Empathy is much more than sympathy. By empathy we mean we try to understand other person's perspective, other person's point of view. We put ourselves into the other person's shoes and we try to look at the things from other person's perspective. That is called empathy. So you sense other person's feelings and perspective and you take active interest in other person's concerns. You have service orientation. By anticipating, recognizing and meeting customers' needs, you have service orientation. Developing others also is a skill. You sense other person's needs and you try to develop them. You try to develop other person's abilities also. Moreover, you try to cultivate opportunities through diverse people. You also have political awareness. You read groups' emotions, you read power relations, and that is how you are aware, you are familiar with political things. Then, social skills. You try to have tactics, you try to persuade people, and this is how you try to influence people. You are a better communicator. You send clear and convincing messages. You are a good leader. You can inspire people, you can guide groups and people. You are a change catalyst. You take initiative, you change. Moreover, you are able to handle problems. You negotiate with people very well. You resolve disagreements. You can build up relationships. You can nurture relationships. So, maintaining relationships also you are very good. You collaborate and cooperate with other people, and by collaborating and cooperating you try to achieve organization's goals. You have team capabilities. You are a good team member. You create group synergy and you try to pursue the collective goal. You pursue collective goal, you want to achieve that goal. So this is all about emotional intelligence and the 5 ingredients of emotional intelligence. So friends, I'm sure you will become emotionally intelligent. You will create heaven on this earth. You will live your life very happily. You love yourself, you love other people, and leave a legacy in this world. This legacy will be inherited by generations. So thank you friends. Thank you very much. Wish you become master of yourself.